Hello everyone, this is Quiz Legacy. As I was driving through South Africa and I was meeting different people in May of 2022, I came to the realization, I realized something. And what I realized is that we shouldn't be alone. And I say this because people like Frans van Staden, the 3-2 Battalion company commander, who is now a very, very good psychologist working with a program, trying to help people on this very program. If you have a problem, please feel free to contact Frans. And I also spoke to former Special Task Force Commander, Colonel Andre Olivier, who is a man I really respect. And he's a pastor now when he's not doing his business, and he's something of a business mogul, done very well in life. And both of them, including myself, my own inner conviction is that you should not sit alone at your house and top and think about the things of the past. That is how Satan and, let's call it the dark devils or whatever you want to call it, evil spirits, negative thoughts, negative energy, that's where these things will get hold of you. And therefore I've asked, I spread the word, and I'm asking you now as well. If you have a meeting, a veterans meeting, a parade or a Skouerskuur, a braai, whatever, take videos, send it to me. And I will do my best to put this out there so that our veterans can see what you guys are up to and what you're doing and that you're having fun and that you're between your own people who understands you. Because that's important. So I don't think there's anybody else who will understand a veteran unless he's a veteran himself. So we need to go back to our roots. And the way to go back, since we cannot change time, there is of course an institution who think they can change time, but that's a story for another day. But since we cannot change time, the only way for us to get back is by meeting up with our mates. And therefore I'm seriously thinking of creating a legacy veteran channel, something like that, a playlist, something where we can do the parades, let's call it legacy parades. Now I won't be there. I can't be in South Africa and in Switzerland at the same time. I'm not Irish. Therefore, you have to do it. You have to take the pictures to me. You will soon see the format. It's very easy actually. All you need to do is you take a picture of yourself, a selfie almost on WhatsApp, video or whatever program you use, and you tell me what it's about, and then you show me the parade, you talk to a few people there, we put the video together, we give you all the exposure you need, and we're doing it for our own comrades. And that's why we're doing it. And yes, there'll be people here who say to me, "Because why don't you say this in Afrikaans?" Let me explain again. We have nothing against Afrikaans. Ek praat Afrikaans, ek kom uit Afrikaanse huis. Maar mense, ons probeer 'n legacy hier opbou. Met ander woorde, ons probeer ons beeld, wat soveel skade gedoen het, waar soveel leuns oor vertel is, soveel boeke geskryf is wat leuns is, liberale, linksgesinde nonsens, regsgesind ook. Jy weet, dis Eisenhower, die president en die voormalige generaal wat gesê het, as jy nie op die middel van die pad loop nie, loop jy in die gutter. Dink bietjie daaraan, te ver links of te ver regs is nie wat ons wil hê nie. En dis presies wat gebeur het. Of jy is 'n ouetjie wat babels gaan vermoor het, dis die linkerkant, of jy is 'n ouetjie wat so ver regs is, jy weet dat jy skiet sommer op 'n bojaan dood as jy nie 'n swart man in die ander kant kry nie. Dis alles nonsens mense, dit is twak daai, maar dit is uit in die samelewing. En dit is die beeld wat ons by legacy probeer verander. Sonder enige leuns, sonder enige triks, sonder enige twak. Ons praat eenvoudig die waarheid. Sê, hoorie, dis my storie, dis wat gebeur het, en dis wat ons doen hier by legacy. So ek vra julle, kom help my hier, laat ons hierdie woord versprei, laat ons veterane insleep na mekaar toe, laat ons mekaar begin help. Kyk rond op legacy, veral legacy partners. Julle sal baie dinge daar vind wat ouens aankom en sê, hoor, ek kan jou help hiermee, ek kan jou help daarmee. As jy dan wil besigheid doen, doen besigheid met jou eie mense. Dis my filosofie. En dis hoekom ons dit in Engels doen. Omdat ons as Afrikaners behoort ons nou te weet wat aangaan by ons. Ek het nie nodig om jou te oortuig dat die SADF 'n goeie, wie SAW, ekskuus, 'n baie goeie weermag was nie. Ek het nie nodig om jou te oortuig dat die SAPF mag, waarvan ek vandaan kom, 'n baie goeie polisiemag was nie. Maar ek het nodig om die ouens wat Engels praat en glad nie Afrikaans kan verstaan nie te oortuig. En dit mense is hoekom ons dit nou doen in Engels. Daar's niks teen Afrikaans nie. Ek hoop ek hoef dit nie weer te verduidelik nie. So that's it. There's an open invitation to you, to your videos. Send it to me, talk to me, let us see if we can bring the word out. If I can't make a decent video from your videos, I'll tell you that the next time we try again. And that's what we're going to do. And if you wish to be involved, get involved. This is your chance. So I thank you all. Now let us see who came to the party here.
Right, welcome internet viewers, and of course we are here tonight, the 3rd of June 2022, a most memorable moment that we're having with the Skouerskuur 6-1 Mechanized Battalion. As you can see, our honor that we have in the participation in the battles that was fought throughout the years during the border war. And my name is Hume, by the way, and I participated in Ops Protea and Ops Daisy, and of course I had the unique moment with Roland de Vries, which was he's a fantastic leader at the time, and it's always great to hear what he has to say with all the stories. Right, I'm here with Eugene Mostert, and we were together on the 3rd generation parade in Newton Park that was filmed a few days ago by Skouerskuur of Legacy Conversations. And I tell you what, that parade was such a fantastic parade, because not only that, we're showing the veterans out there what the parades that we are doing in Port Elizabeth, which is so important to all the veterans, that no matter where they served, in any unit, they always welcome to come to the parade. And of course, what we're having right now tonight is our Skouerskuur, and Eugene is with me again. He mentioned on the parade about the medicals, and by the way, that's going to be seen on Wednesday, that's coming up, or by the time you see this video, you've already seen it. But in any case, Eugene Mostert was in Ops Modular in 1987, and I tell you what a fantastic story that was. There was even the book about the Rottle on the Lomba and the battle on the Lomba, where there's 2 authors that was involved. And Eugene, welcome. Great to see you here once again with our 6-1 Mechanized Battalion Skouerskuur, where all veterans are welcome. So if you are right at the end of the month, this is when we're having our Skouerskuur. If you're doing nothing, absolutely nothing, bring some meat, bring a choppy, or bring your wife, your kids, your family, even your. It's so great to have the brotherhood that we have here, where you can have a bride, talk about the good old glory days. And it's very important that we all get together, which is sharing the history of what we did in the past, keeping the flame burning, our legacy going with regarding to what we did during those glory days. Eugene, tell me about your experiences that you had in Angola back in 1987.
Well, obviously your basics and your bush face can't prepare you for what we saw there. First of all, the plant growth and that, and there the enemy actually shoots back. In training, you're shooting at dead targets. So yeah, the stress and all the stuff that we went through, you can clear that out by gathering every month. At the end of the month, we always have it the closest Friday to the either prior to or just after the end of the month. And yeah, I was a young man that time. Didn't affect me. As you grow older, it affects some guys badly. Me, mildly. But I would implore every veteran to come through to Skouerskuur. It's not just here for dealing with that matters. It's maybe someone struggling with their benefits that they can claim. We've got a lot of guys that are quite good with it, and I implore everybody to come through and enjoy themselves. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Eugene. It's absolutely fantastic to see you once again. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have a few cold ones, have a little bit of meat on the coals. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's inside the Maritime Club, which has been around for many, many years. And it was a drinking spot for all the sailors back in the day, where this was officially the main gathering point for the guys that came off the ships. And so it's a lot of history in this club, I'll tell you what. But let the camera do the work. Right, we're coming through the entrance here, and we're walking through to the first bar. As you can see, it's quite a lovely bar that we have here. And as you can see, we have Roy Plus. And of course our 6-1 badge, as we affiliated with the Maritime Club. And of course we have some naval institutions, and of course if we swing around we will see quite a lot of other interesting memorabilia. And we have a gentleman here by the name of Malcolm Daines. Malcolm, you're part of the South African Legion, am I right?
Hi, Mark. Yes, that's 100% correct. SA Legion, we meet every Wednesday for very much the same purpose as, well, in fact, the same purpose as 6-1 Mech. And what Eugene mentioned as well, is the camaraderie, what members went through, don't want to talk. This is a spot to actually share those experiences. And when a member feels down, they go home uplifted. So it's a wonderful form of uplifting the corps d'esprit, or esprit de corps, as I say, and then secondly also uplifting members in terms of themselves, psychologically and emotionally. And the guys get a really good feeling about themselves, and that's what I enjoy about this whole get-together, that really must grow from strength to strength. I fully support it.
Thank you, Malcolm. Absolutely great having you here, and we'll see you again shortly. I just need to show everybody what the club looks like, eh? Thanks, mate. All right, as you can see, some quite a nice view out there, and with our braai that's just going to be happening, with the flag that is flying. We're organising the braai, getting everything ready. And there's old Brett standing guard with the broom. Brett Momberg. He was the RSM on our parade. Sorry for the moving of the camera. And on the 3rd generation parade, he was the RSM that took control and charge of the whole parade, which was very interesting. And it was a fantastic parade. As you can see, there's some fantastic pictures here coming through, and just to swing by through this side, we've got some amazing vessels, and then here we have the Tony Beasley bar, which hey, hi, welcome to our 6-1 Mechanized Battalion Skouerskuur. Come and stand here right here in front so that we don't block the people coming through. And we have here tonight, viewers, is a Lieutenant Colonel. And tell me about yourself, Elric. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Mark, I'm Elric van Niekerk. I'm a Lieutenant Colonel. I'm a retired officer. Used to be an officer commanding of a local citizen force, and as it's now called Reserve Force Regiment, Regiment Pitratief, as it was called in the old days. It's now the Nelson Mandela Regiment. And yeah, I had a stint of 11 years as OC, and then I retired, and I'm a veteran. So
no, well, that's absolutely marvelous. Tell me, introduce your wife to us so that
this is my lovely wife, Rena. And she's my left hand and my right hand, and we very happy to be here.
Well, that's fantastic. And, you know, it's so important that the wives and families support the Skouerskuurs because there's a lot of heritage that we can share about all the glory old days. Do you mind, do me a favor, could you turn around, both of you, just to indicate to everyone that's watching this video what you have on your back?
Sure.
There we go. The Dogs of War, and We Served. That is the group that Ulrich is associated with. Turn around. Sorry, I just wanted to show everybody, internet, with all the people that's coming through, it's all veterans that is joining us. And it's brilliant having you here. Thank you. Welcome. Absolutely.
Thanks, Mark. Looking
All right.
forward to it.
Enjoy.
See you, bud.
Okay.
Keep well.
Right, internet, we have Rocky Man from 3-2 Battalion, and Rocky Man, absolutely lovely to see you here. I invited Rick Lobb as well to come through, but unfortunately he's sick at the present moment, and he would have loved to be here. And if you don't know, Rick Lobb has put a tremendous story. Not only that, Justin Taylor, he was the author of Whisper of the Reeds, magnificent book to read, and we were also hoping that he would pop around, but obviously the guys are very busy doing other things, and we, you know, it's very understandable. And of course he's in St. Francis. Rocky Man, tell me, what year were you in with 3-2 Battalion?
I was there 80-81.
Okay, and was there any operations that you participated?
There's quite a few Ops Protea. Actually, there were quite a few. That's the main one, was Ops Protea.
No, that's perfect. Thank you very much for telling us. And Rocky, tell me, what do you think of the Skouerskuurs that's been held countrywide in South Africa?
And it's great. I think even the 3-2 guys, we had one recently that came down from Gauteng, the Western Cape, all came down to PE to have a Skouerskuur here as well. That's what we're trying to embody as well. Not just have Skouerskuurs in various places to get the guys to travel down, which they did, and we travel up and around about. So that's cool. I think everyone's doing the same thing. So people will meet each other more often now, yeah.
No, thank you very much, Rocky. Okay. Enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, internet, we have some more people that has joined us right now, and George was with 6-1 Mechanized Battalion back in the day, and he has his son. George, tell me, what's your son's name?
It's Byron, my son.
Byron, yes.
George, my wife Leanne.
Leanne.
Belinda.
Belinda, hi Belinda.
Hi. And Oscar.
Oscar, welcome to our 6-1 Mechanized Battalion. Tell me, George, what year were you with 6-1 Mech?
I was on a 60 mortars.
Okay.
With a platoon on a Rattles 1-3. I was operating in 1-3.
All right. And what year was that?
1981.
1981.
Yes.
And you did Ops Protea?
Ops Protea, it was you, yes.
That's fantastic. We got something in common. Well, I'll tell you what, internet, as you can see, everybody's come to join us tonight, and this is the family. And welcome. Thank you for coming, and enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Hello, internet. We have Brett Mombag with us tonight, and with our 6-1 Mech Skouerskuur. Brett, it's such an honor having you here tonight, with you leading the parade, the third generation parade that took place on the 15th of May, which was absolutely brilliant. And we really respect what you do for the other fellow veterans out there. And of course, that parade that was held was absolutely magnificent. Brett, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's great to have veterans here participating at the 6-1 Skouerskuur, but also Maritime Club in North End in Port Elizabeth, where many of the veterans join us. Go back to 82, where I went down to infantry school as an instructor and stayed there for a few years for my sins, and did 13-14 years of camps in KwaZulu-Natal, and ended up in the Eastern Cape and joined the Moths, and happy to be part of all the veteran societies and associations here.
Thank you, Brett. Tell me, Skouerskuur is very important, I would say, with the brotherhood that is joined. What do you think of the Skouerskuur with tonight, with the people arriving, always sharing sharing the glory old days?
Well, it's fantastic because it's camaraderie, it's a get-together, and people do talk about the old days. And we have many people here that suffer from post-traumatic trauma. And these buggers are able to sit and really get it out there and talk about it. Yes, and of course it's over a few Captain Morgans and the Mobilitati Vincere black tot drink, which we're going to have, I'm sure, at 7 o'clock. But fantastic to be part of the veterans and friends. We really enjoy it.
Thank you, Brett. Absolutely marvelous having you. Thank you.
Cheers, Mark.
Right, as you can see, the flag is flying quite high, and we're trying to get some wind to flutter it out. And coming down, we got the fire going, where everybody will be turning a little bit of a chop and piece of horse. And then as we swing by, we got some of the veterans that is out together. And of course, as you've seen before, we've already met, and there's one person that I'd like to talk to. His name is Tony. Tony, welcome.
Thank you.
And Tony, tell me something. What year were you participating with 61 Mech?
1987.
That is a brilliant year. Were you in Ops Modular?
I was in modular.
And what did you do?
I was a motorist.
Okay, in the rattle or on the ground?
No, rattle motorist. First year ever the rattles.
So if you have
motors were in the rattles.
And that must have been an experience of note.
Flat out. Absolutely flat out.
You must have shot quite a lot of mortars on that Ops, eh?
We lit our cigarettes on the bottom of the mortar barrel to start.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, it's absolutely great. And you know, Tony, there's something that's very special about tonight. You made a bottle of rum you made it just for tonight, and it's not for marketing purposes. It's just to have instead of the local Savuka, Tony has made, can you believe it, rattle rum. And it's only available for tonight only. Unfortunately, it's not. It's one special occasion, and he's gone the extra mile making it happen. And he's having a sip. And what's so unique about it, if you just turn the bottle, I might just drop it, is that this is absolutely brilliant. If you can read it for us, Tony, what does it say at the back of the bottle? Tony needs his glasses as usual, and there we go.
It says dedicated to fallen heroes who fought the Angolan Bush War, August 1966 to March 1990. Freedom is never for free.
Absolutely spot on. Yeah. And thank you, Tony, for making this wonderful. What is it in that bottle?
It's spiced rum.
Spiced rum. We can't wait to taste it when we do the last salute.
Me too.
Right, folks. Internet, all I have to say is what Tony has brought here for tonight, it's for a very special occasion, and that special occasion is to remember our fallen, and that is at 7 o'clock. And 7 o'clock is a very special moment that all veterans remember, and of course we say a silent prayer, and we will never forget those that has paid the ultimate sacrifice in battle. Well, viewers, internet, we've got Neil Wallace that's joined us on our Skouerskuur, and we have a wonderful gentleman. When I say wonderful, he had the privilege of flying all over the whole country and in the operational areas. And welcome, Neil. It's absolutely fantastic seeing you here. And tell me, Neil, what was your first aircraft that you ever flew in?
Well, I trained on Harvards.
Harvards, right?
All Air Force pilots trained on Harvards first, then we went on to Impalas.
You flew in Impala?
And then I did an operational conversion on the Impala in Petersburg and did a couple of operational tours in southern Angola.
That's fantastic.
Ground attack stuff. And then I saw the light and I remastered to helicopters, went to Alouettes, and then in 1981, end of 81, I went to Puma's 19 Squadron and served on Puma's until basically the end of the war, 1989. Did many ops with 61 Mech, ops Ascari, ops Meerbos. I remember interacting with a number of your guys. And then in the later years with, I wasn't really operational with the last couple of Packer and Hooper, and that I was operating out of Cape Town on the SA Gullis, and the Tafelberg, and we were doing maritime ops from 30 Squadron, taking special forces, mainly 4 Recce, into Angola and Mozambique.
No, that's absolutely a brilliant career that you've had. And you know what, Koos Kotze, I'm sure he's going to be contacting you to do a full-on interview on your whole involvement with the South African Air Force. It's absolutely a pleasure having you here, and thank you once again. Well, it just goes to show that the all veterans welcome at our 6-1 Skouerskuur indicates so many people joining us from no matter who they were in the SADF. And of course, once again, welcome, Niels.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's only a pleasure. There we go. Well, Internet, you won't believe it. Not only did our comrade Tony, that made a bottle of rum, spicy rum, Neil has just surprised me now with his own bottle, only for this occasion, as it's a special evening, and it's not for market purposes. It's just for tonight. And he's got what is this rum? Is it rum that you have?
Yeah, this is a spiced rum, mainly made from molasses, and then we put a whole lot of different spices in, aniseed, cinnamon, and various peppercorns and various other things, and then put it into an oak barrel. This was invented during the lockdown, May 2 years ago, and Tony started his and I started mine. And this one comes out of a copper still.
A copper still?
A copper still, and his is a reflux still.
Okay.
So I think tonight we're going to be tasting the two, and there's a subtle difference in flavour between the two. But the recipes are pretty similar.
I tell you what, once his bottles are finished, we'll be really talking like pirates at the end of the day.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. And thanks once again with your contribution. It's always great to see that the flame of history of our heritage is ignited by some fantastic idea like yours and Tony. I've never seen that in my life before, and thanks once again. So we've got Leon that has joined us tonight. And Leon, tell me all about yourself. What do you have to say?
Good evening, everyone, and nice to be here. I'm one of the moderators for Eastern Cape for Port Elizabeth. It's a passion of ours that we can all get together for veterans. Our monthly Skouerskuur is such an awesome for us to get together and to see all ex-veterans here. I was in Ops Hooper in 1987 to 1988, and through that we've got lots of veterans and lots of memories, and we're trying to keep it all alive before we all forget it. One day we get old, but we must all reunite and bring all our experiences together and document it, and let the generations not forget what we've been through.
Well, Internet, we have another fantastic veteran that has joined us for tonight, and his name is Kobus Diedrichs. And Kobus, tell me, what year were you with 6-1 Mech?
I was in 82.
In 82, and what operation did you do?
Ops Yahoo and Ops Meebos.
And tell me, what do you think of these Skouerskuurs that we're having?
Well, I think it's very good, very nice. Guys are a good bunch of guys coming together, reliving the past and healing themselves.
No, thank you, Kobus. Absolutely. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Just a quick one, Kobus. I see you brought a badge. Tell me, what is this badge that you have here?
It's just a Bush War Veterans badge that shows that the Bush War lasted from 1966 to 1989.
Well, as you see, viewers, that's what it is. And he has this badge and he's very proud of it. And this is definitely worthwhile putting on a jacket or something to that effect. Thank you for sharing, Kobus.
My pleasure.
Hello, Internet, and we have Mark that has joined us, and of course with our Skouerskuur. Mark, tell me, give me your name and where did you serve?
Hello, Mark. Yeah, my name's also Mark. My surname's Widdendal. I served at 6A.
That's absolutely magnificent. Infantryman?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, yeah, boy is the word, eh? No matter who you are welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for the invite, Mark. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, Internet, we have Sergeant Major Trevor van Heerden that has joined us for tonight. And Trevor, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where were you in the military?
I was for a year in the infantry school, and after that I went to 6I in Grahamstown, and from there to 101 Battalion in Southwest Africa. From there, when the war ended, I went to 121 Battalion in northern Zululand and stayed there for a couple of years, and then went to the SADF Dog Centre.
Thank you, Trevor. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, and hope you enjoy your evening tonight. And it's absolutely great to see the veterans coming from all over on this magnificent Skouerskuur that we're having tonight. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, internet viewers, we have Lawrence Boucher. Tell me, Lawrence, where did you serve?
Hi, Mark. Thank you for the invite for tonight. I'm a sort of a regular here with you Oaks. I like the mechanized brigade guys. I served with 9th Division in the Cape, and I was a brigade sergeant major there over the artillery regiment, and we did very, very good work there, and everybody seemed to have enjoyed their service. In total I did 38 years service, and then I decided to step down. But in total, the army never left me. I left the army, but the army never left me. So I'm busy on my 51st year. I'm a military veteran. I'm the Vice Chair of the Eastern Cape, and we are doing things here for the veterans to see that what is lawfully promised to them, that it does come their way. So yeah, this is what we do here, and we've got a provincial office. All inquiries are more than welcome, and we'll deal with your problem. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Internet, if you don't know what Lawrence is talking about, it is with the organization that he's with at the present moment. And of course, tell me, Lawrence, what is the name of the organization?
It is the South African Military Veterans Association. And yeah, we're based all over in South Africa, and all provinces has got a provincial office with a chairman, and from there we report back to HQ in Pretoria with our chairman Johan Dupree there, and our vice Hein Visser, and our all of our guys. We work there. We've got a fully organized structure. So any inquiries regarding your medals, anything, we can handle it for you.
Internet, we've got Bruce Morris that was he's with us tonight. He was with 61 Mech in 1981, Ops Pro Tier. Bruce Morris, absolutely welcome.
Thank you, brother. Good to be here.
Salute.
Salute, brother.
Right, Internet, as you can see, the fire is burning, and as we swing the camera around, we've got a lot of ladies that has joined in our Skouerskuur, and absolutely brilliant. What is your name, my dear?
Vanessa.
Oh, wow, that's absolutely magnificent. What's your name, my dear?
Zita.
Zita, haha. And your name, my dear?
Lou.
And for you?
Frida.
Frida?
Maureen.
And you,
I'm anything except
as you can see, everybody that's watching the program with the 6-1 Skouerskuur, a lot of fun, and of course a lot of people joining us. It's always great to see. There we go, the thumbs up with a little doggy there that's available on the bar counter. Cassie. Oh my word! Let me just zoom in. And that is Cassie. She's quite famous in the Maritime Club, as she always participates in the activities that is seen here. Great having you guys here. Absolutely magnificent. Have a good evening further on.
Thank you. You as well. Hold your tops in your left hand, please.
Everybody in your left hand.
Let us remember those that have gone before us, and let us remember also those that are still suffering today. Mobiliteit, Venseria.
6-1!
We will remember them.
We will remember them. And thank you for all participating. This is a fantastic
Salute.
event that we're having.